Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My nail just came off. Hey guys, it's Justyn. Welcome back to my channel. So literally after months and months of me talking about it, I am finally doing the 7-day jump rope challenge. I have been pushing this off for so long now. This was a big trend about 8 months ago. There were a ton of YouTubers doing it, but y'all know me, Miss Procrastination Queen. I just be a little bit late to everything, but that's okay. I finally decided now is the time to do it. So here's how it's gonna work. There's been like several different variations of this challenge going around, but how I'm gonna do it, I'm going to lead up to doing 1,000 jump ropes in one day. And each day I will be increasing my jumps by 100. So on day 1, I'm gonna be starting out with 400 jump ropes. Then on day 2, 500, day 3, 600, so on and so forth until the last day, day 7, where I'm gonna be doing 1,000 jump ropes. So I have heard that jump roping has some major benefits to it. Some people say it is equivalent, if not even better of a workout than running. And I'm not a complete beginner to this. It may be at least like half of my regular workouts. I do a little bit of jump roping, but I don't think anything I have done before has prepared me for what I'm about to go through. So also a very, very special thank you to Yvette Sports for partnering with me on today's video. And without further ado, let's let the games begin. All right guys, day 1, we have 400 jump ropes today. Literally the most I've ever done is like around 180. So this is already double that, but let's go ahead and get started. $50. So day 1 actually wasn't really that terrible. I finished this in less than 20 minutes, which I was pretty shocked by because I don't know why, but mentally I had prepared to be out here for hours. In my head, I thought this was gonna be an all-day thing, but I was shocked that it wasn't. Pretty quickly though, I did notice the pains in my shins creeping up. I'm already partially concerned because my shins hurt, and this is only day 1, and I'm really not trying to have shin splints, but let's keep it going. $40, 4, 6, 8, 400. Oh my gosh. Day 1 is done. Even though I'm in pain, I'm feeling very accomplished. So I'll see you guys on day 2. All right guys, today is day 2. I am currently in a football stadium, and I'm actually surprised I was able to get in because I'm not really supposed to be in here. So anyway, I'm currently in the bleachers. My shins are actually feeling fine. No pain at all, pretty much. After last night, I woke up feeling fine. I'm hoping that it's not gonna just all come back to me all of a sudden. All right guys, we have 500 for today. Let's see how many I can get done before I get kicked out of here. Hopefully all of them, but we shall see. All right, here we go. I literally felt my shins from the very first jump. So even though I was in pain, I was able to knock out the first 225 jump increments, but after a while, I really started to struggle. Oh my gosh. My nail literally just came off, wow. Oh my god. Which obviously led to me becoming frustrated. I don't know what's going on, but I started off strong and now I can't even get to 2. I think by that point, my shins were just already in so much pain and my legs had reached a level of exhaustion to where it really just started to mess with my coordination. This feels stupid. So after continuously trying and failing, I did the only other thing I knew to do. Alright, I just had a thought. I really didn't want to do this, but just for the sake of saving time, I'm going to start faux jumping, which is where I do the complete exact motion, but without the rope.
And through this method, the remainder of the workout was thankfully a success.
End of day 2, feeling frustrated. Even though I wasn't able to do the real thing, I'm glad I did something, because old Justyn would have probably made a bunch of excuses and just quit the whole thing. But it's better to do something than nothing. So day 2 completed with a broken nail. I will see you guys back on day 3. So we've got an interesting location for today. I'm at a high school in their band parking lot or practice field. This is like where their band practices their formations. So I figured it would be a nice little change of scenery. I'm trying to do a different place every single day. The sun is right here in my face, very, very bright. So I felt like this would be a nice lighting setup and also a good way for me to get a little sweaty. All right, let's see if I can redeem myself any from last time. Ooh. 50 down, 550 to go.
So after day 2, I'm not kidding, it literally took me 3 full days for my legs to recover. Initially, I wanted to do this challenge in 1 consecutive week, or at least at the most like 2 weeks with skipping every other day. But after I felt how long the pain lasted, from then on out, I just waited at least 2 to 3, sometimes even 4 days in between sessions just to make sure I was fully recovered. So in total, this 7-day challenge took me 3.5 weeks to complete.
My shins don't hurt as bad, which is awesome. They hurt a little bit, but not nearly as bad as last time. So feeling really good, because I guess my body, or my knees at least, my shins are getting used to it. And it feels so peaceful out here. Like the fact that I'm out here, literally, you can't even tell, in a bra and leggings in like an open space is just amazing. Like besides the actual me completing this challenge, I'm like building so many like confidence skills, and like I don't care what other people have to think of me skills as I'm doing this, which just makes me so happy. All right guys, I am at 570. Don't y'all love this shot? So I just have 30 more and I will be done. I'm gonna do some crossovers because I'm feeling fancy. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think I did an extra one. 600. That was fun. All right guys, so before we move on, just a quick word from our sponsor. I feel like I've said this so many times before, but for those of y'all who might be new here, I have been working with Yvette Sports for a very long time now, probably at least a good 2 years or so. They are my sports bra plug. I'm always getting questions asking about my activewear, and 9 times out of 10, it is from Yvette Sports. So for today's video, I'm not gonna do my normal try on haul of multiple different pieces like I usually do. We are gonna be focusing specifically on one set as I introduce to you guys their new eco collection. So in an attempt to contribute to a better planet, Yvette Sports has been focusing on environmental protection for many, many years. So far, Yvette Sports has recycled over 1 million water bottles and fishing nets. They have been crushed, washed, and gone through a series of processing procedures to take their final form as recycled polyester and nylon. So this collection launches on June 25th. All of the material included has been made from recycled fibers, and these pieces are not only eco-friendly but are very supportive as well. So now I'm going to give you guys some details on the set. So first up, we have the bra, which is in this beautiful blue color. I am wearing a 4XL just for reference. It has a really nice open back with these crisscross straps, and it also has adjustable hooks down at the bottom. It also has some really nice thick non-removable padding in the cups. That way you won't have any issues with anything trying to show through. And I absolutely love this bra. However, my only qualm with it is that I think because of the cuts and just because I am naturally very busty, on me it's just not as super high supportive doing this type of workout. You guys will see in a little minute how it performed doing the jump ropes. I do think possibly I could probably size up. I don't know if that would make that big of a difference, but yeah, still love the bra. Will wear it for my everyday workouts. I just don't think I would wear it for anything jumping specific. And that's just my honest opinion on that. Up next, we have the bike shorts. Oh my goodness, guys, I am in love with the bike shorts. It has been so freaking hot this summer, so I just love being able to toss these on during my workout. The fabric is really soft and stretchy, and I just love that it has this really thick band going across the midsection. So it's kind of like high support for my tummy region. And just an FYI, both of these pieces are made with 75% recycled polyester material, which just is a much higher proportion as compared to many other brands. So links to everything will be down below in the description box, as well as my discount code if you guys would like to save yourself some money. Also really exciting, Yvette Sports is giving away 3 $15 gift cards to my subscribers. So if you guys are interested in joining that giveaway, head on over to my Instagram and check out my most recent post that will list all of the details that you need to know. And yeah, thank you again to Yvette Sports, and let's go ahead and get back on into the video. All right guys, today is day 4. Just take a wild guess, 1 out of 10, how much you think I don't feel like doing this. Wrong, 20. It's like 90 degrees outside. It's hot. The sun is shining like it ain't never seen the light of day. And yeah, I just don't want to. I just took my pre-workout though, so hopefully that kicks in and gets me feeling how I need to feel to do 700 jump ropes. But without further ado, let's get started.
Alright guys, so I don't know what it was about day 4, but on day 4, I just had like a permanent attitude. Like I already knew going into it that I didn't want to do it, but because it had already been like 4 days since the last time, I was definitely just forcing myself to get it done. This was another day similar to day 2 where I started off decent, but it just continuously kept going downhill. My coordination was off, the rope kept slashing me on my arms. It looked like I had been whooped with a belt. It was 90 degrees outside and I felt like I was running on E. So after feeling defeated, I took a little break to try to determine if I wanted to keep trying or just give up. And I'm not gonna lie, I went back inside in my room and I was about to get undressed when I had an idea that, you know what, Justyn, why not just finish them inside? You could go ahead and do the faux jump ropes, but at least you could do them inside with the AC. So that's what I ended up doing, and I just finished the rest of them right there in my living room. And as you can see here, I did start holding my chest down because I realized that it really helped me to not feel like so much of my energy was going there. Like I said before, I don't really think that this specific bra cut is ideal for this type of exercise, but overall I finished and I felt accomplished by the end of it. Day 5 was pretty chill, nothing too crazy happened. I just knocked them out in 50 jump increments. It was a peaceful day. I felt energized throughout this entire thing. My shins hurt a little bit towards the end, but this was one of the more easier days. And I actually got to watch this beautiful sunset go down as I was jumping, so that was kind of a nice distraction. Guys, it's day 6. 900 jump ropes today. Look how early I'm up. It's been so freaking hot, so I decided that it's either I get up early or I'm gonna do this really late in the evening. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can probably tell, day 6 was quite the struggle. Every now and then I would have like a 5 to 15 jump streak, but for the most part I couldn't even stay above ground for more than 2 jumps at a time. I'm honestly getting so frustrated because like some days I'm able to just come out here, jump rope, and it's fine. And then other days I can't even get like 2 jump ropes before it starts skipping. And I'm trying so hard to tell myself that I can do hard things, but when you continuously keep failing at something, and it hurts when you fail because I have freaking like jump rope skids on my arm, like it's hard to tell yourself to keep going. And I have to do this 900 times today. It's just frustrating. Even though I did finish this workout by doing the faux jumps once again, By the end of it, I started having some serious realizations that I just was no longer enjoying what I was doing.
I'm so ready for this challenge to be over, because it's not even that I hate jump roping, but I hate feeling this way about myself. Like, I don't like not feeling like I can do something. And when I'm in the middle of these challenges, I'm trying my best to tell myself that I can do hard things and I can push through and I can do this, but I consistently can't. Like, it's impossible for me to get the rope to clear underneath my feet, and I end up in even more pain. It's frustrating. And with this new journey, if you want to call it, that I'm on, part of it is making sure that I am finding like joyful movements. So that doesn't mean that I can't do things that are hard, because I can, but I'm thinking it's kind of overkill. The fact that the first day alone I did 400 jump ropes, that was double more than I had ever done before. That was a huge ass accomplishment. And then doing 500, doing 600, but like once you start getting to the 7, 8, 900s, tomorrow I'm supposed to do 1,000. It kind of takes the fun out of it. And going into this, I was okay with that, because I was like, oh, it's gonna be a challenge, but I don't like feeling like a failure, you know? I feel like I've worked too hard to put myself in a position to feel this way about myself. I don't like being frustrated when I'm out in public trying to get something done. And I think the more frustrated I get, the harder it is for me to finish and actually do what I'm trying to do. So at least I can say I tried. I mean, I'm doing it. I've got the jump ropes, or the jumps, down at least, but I don't know if I'm gonna do something like this again, because in the end of it, I think my mental health comes before everything. And right now I'm feeling pretty shitty about myself, and I don't like that. I think I'm just at a place now where I'm well aware that fitness doesn't have to equal torture. There's other forms of movement that I can do that are equally as challenging, but way more enjoyable and rewarding than me killing myself to do this just to be able to say that I did it. Guys, it is day 6. I am on the rooftop of this random building. The sun is literally setting right behind me, and I think I'm only in a good mood because I know this is it. This is all I have left to do. So without further ado, let's get to it.
So I did want to mention that while I was doing some research and trying to see how some other YouTubers did their challenge, I realized that majority of them seem to be very much focused on weight loss or result driven. So either tracking their results in pounds, actual measurements, or before and after photos to see visible physique changes. And I feel like this kind of goes without saying, but just to be clear, I did not participate in this challenge for any of those reasons. If you're caught up with my other videos, then you know that I am currently not focusing on weight loss. So for me, the end goal in this was just to be able to say that I finished. That was enough for me. Although I am proud of myself for seeing this through and finishing, I definitely don't think that I'll be doing something like this again. I'm still trying to find that perfect balance in between pushing myself enough but also not pushing myself too much, and I think that this challenge was just a bit overkill for me. In the future, I'd rather put my focus in on exercises that make me feel more empowered and less like a failure or some dreaded chore that I feel like I just have to complete. Overall though, I am super grateful for the experience. I feel like with every new thing that I try, I'm only learning so many different lessons and skills along the way. In this challenge, even though it was solely meant for fitness, I feel like I really learned how to branch out of my shell and quit giving so many other people's opinions about me so much weight in my own head. Y'all have no idea how many people walked by, drove by, or just blatantly stopped and stared at me while doing this in public. There were so many moments where I just wanted to stop recording and go home, but I constantly had to remind myself that I am allowed to take up space in this world, and also what other people think about me just isn't my business or concern. I'm too busy focusing on bettering myself. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. For today's super special secret emoji, very special shout out to S for Shalise, Samantha Farmer, and shout out to Miss Linda Kennedy. Thank you guys so much for supporting. I really do appreciate it. And for today's super special secret emoji, we're gonna go with the caterpillar emoji. So comment that down below and you will possibly be shout out in my very next video. And as always guys, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on this journey and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.